Hi, I'm Dave.
I'm Judith.
We're the Garage Sailors. We're going to take you through a journey to visit Garage Sailors, who are the stars of the show. Join us as they depart with their antiques, their strange items, and some things they don't even want to get rid of.
Come sail with us.
Come sail with us.
I'm going to introduce you to a gentleman who built his own racing car in '67.
It's my brother Pete. When he bought it, he forgot that.
And we're going to take you to a garage sale where we met a picker who has 50 years experience. I bought a harmonica from him that's antique from the Chicago World's Fair, which I'm going to play at the end of the show.
At 9:45.
And we also have an amazing story, a 1948 Dodge that's been in the family for 3 generations.
Our mama's in prison.
You never know what you find at a garage sale. We went to this garage sale and we found a man with antique farm equipment from the 1800s from Smith Falls, not even an hour away from here.
And it's a big ass garage sale.
He used it during World War II to keep his supplies in. And after the war, when he came back home, he gave it to me. And I used it as a hope chest. So I started saving stuff in 1963 for when I planned to eventually get married. And that's where it's been.
So the pickers were here this morning?
Pickers were here this morning.
Pretty early?
Very early, 6:45.
Were they knocking on your door?
They were knocking on the door. They arrived Tuesday night, knocking on the door.
Well, sometimes we buy stuff and sell too, so I don't know, we were on the edge of a picker.
Oh.
Because sometimes we get stuff and we can't resist the deal, and then we might sell it to a flea market or something ourselves.
Right.
So I can't hold it against them for trying to make a living sometimes.
That's right.
So,
that's right. And
so,
I mean, I imagine it's an absolute ball going around and doing this.
well, we're having fun.
I have
We're the
fun
garage sailors.
today.
We're the garage sailors. The garage sailors.
I have fun doing this too.
Well, let's try to have a bit of a negotiation here.
A little
so
bit.
You want 40? Would you take 20?
No.
No, 20?
No.
Okay.
This has got a lot of history.
Okay, come down with me. 20?
Ooh, maybe 35.
35?
35, maybe.
How about 25?
Oh, all right.
25?
All right.
Okay.
Because I know you have to do a little bit of work.
Well, I think I was thinking actually selling it, but after talking to Judith, I think we might put glass on the top and put it on our front porch.
Oh, good. Where do you live? I'll come and see it.
It's out in Bath, Bath, Ontario.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
I want to talk to your son about
Kevin?
the old car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the old car out there.
Well,
what year is it?
It's a 48 Dodge.
48 Dodge.
And again, that was my father's, same as the trunk.
And I hear there's a bit of a story behind that.
There's definitely a story behind that.
Well, we'll go talk to him.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
He'll be more than happy to talk to you about it.
Okay, thank you.
It means the world to him.
Okay, thanks
Thank
a lot.
you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so tell me the story behind this. Your grandmother and your mother told me there's a bit of a story behind this car.
Yeah, it's actually a bit of an interesting one. As I was growing up, I used to play in this car, and I mean, my grandfather, we used to go for drives in it and play in it and everything else. And anyway, when he passed away in '91, it just sat in storage in my grandmother's garage until '95. In '95, she sold her house and sold the car. And,
sold the car?
Yeah, she sold the car.
For how much back then?
Well, actually, I think she sold the car for $4,000.
$4,000.
And I tried to buy it when she put it up for sale when she was selling her house, but she didn't want to upset anybody else in the family because there's a lot of grandkids.
People fighting over who gets the car.
Well, that's what happens, right? So she didn't want that to happen. So she sold the car outside of the family, and that was it. It was gone.
Okay, well, how did it end up back in your hands then?
Well, it's actually funny because what happened was I went to a little town about 10 kilometers, 15 kilometers north of where we are now to buy a couple of old trucks. And I picked up the old trucks. It was early in the morning. We went and picked them up with the tow trucks, and as we were coming back, we were just kind of looping through all the back roads and came around a corner, and there it sat in somebody's driveway. So I went back at 9:30 in the morning.
But you didn't know it was this car?
No, I didn't. I had an idea, but I wasn't 100% sure. I mean, I hadn't seen it.
So you're saying, oh, I could get a look-alike.
It was 14 years.
I might be able to find something.
Yeah, it was 14 years since I'd even seen the car. So anyway, I went back at 9:30 and knocked on the guy's door, and we got to talking, and you know, I asked if he remembered where the car came from and who he bought it from, and he told me who it came from, and sure enough, it was actually my grandfather's old car.
Unreal.
Yeah, so we negotiated a price and did some talking.
What was the negotiation? You're allowed to reveal that?
Oh, I can tell you what I paid for it. It wasn't much of a negotiation, because as soon as he knew whose car it was and how much I wanted it, he wouldn't negotiate at all.
He didn't have a heart at all.
No heart for it for that. No, I paid $4,800 for it.
So he made a profit.
He made $800 profit,
Yeah.
but the car was still in my grandfather's name.
Oh my goodness!
Because
still in his name.
the guy used it for parades.
Right.
And that was it. It has the keychain that was his still in the ignition.
It's like a time capsule.
Yeah, and we found his very last credit card receipt signed by him.
Oh, I thought you were going to say a parking ticket.
1978, his last fuel receipt he put in the car.
Oh,
it was still in the glove box.
Well, show me the car. So, when you're in the car, is there any message that's sent to you when you're driving that car nowadays? Or?
Well, you know, when it comes to the car, I don't think that it was, you know, fate or divine intervention or anything like that that gave me that made me come find the vehicle. I definitely feel that when I'm in that car, driving that car, that he's there with me.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, he's driving with me.
As a young child used to drive along, Grandpa in the Dodge, and occasionally let me push the wheel from side to side. Never guessed how my heart broke. Grandpa said you sold that car. I wish forever I could take that ride again with my grandpa in the old Dodge, turning the wheel on the corners, watching the world pass me by.
Family, and I found something pretty unique. It's handmade Moria, made in England, English stoneware. What's the story behind this thing?
I think we got that when we were in Mexico 25 years ago.
That's something from England, but in Mexico. That's very rare.
At an outdoor market, you know, they have there. And
so if it was in Mexico, you pay 1 million pesos for it, so it's like $1?
yes, exactly.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Sounded like a deal. Looked like some.
So what do you think it is?
It probably would. I would have suggested you probably would have stored something in its day. And there probably was a plug in there at one point, like a cork. Yeah.
In England, it might be. I would say it, and it's what's that say for student?
Serve yourself.
So
Servez-vous.
Maybe it was for beer.
But it's
I think it's for beer.
It's made in England. It says servez-vous, so maybe it was manufactured in England for someone in France, for a company in France. We're going to look up on the internet and find out the value of it. But what do you want to sell this for today?
$150.
Well, she said earlier when I first talked to her, she said around $3. So 150 pesos.
Yes, that's right.
So it's a quarter.
A quarter.
It's a quarter. Okay.
Something like that.
So you're looking for 3?
Sure.
So I could actually negotiate with you down to 2.
Probably you
2.
could.
So what do you think, girls? Do you think? How about if I give you $1 and you $1?
Yeah.
What do you think? Would that work out?
Yeah.
Sold.
Okay, it's a deal. It's a deal. Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Servez-vous.
Servez-vous from England, bought in Mexico with French.
I'm Judith from Great Shellers. Nice to meet you. And I'm going to be a grandmother myself, and I look at the crib, and I want to know a little bit the story behind the crib, why you get rid of it, and how much you ask for it, and tell me about it.
Well, this was purchased at a Small World in Belleville for our first baby, and unfortunately, I love it. I picked it because it was different. The way it's made, it's not like a Jenny Lynn crib where it's all the spindles and so on, and it was very expensive. It was $700 brand new.
My.
And it's still in mint condition. We only had 2 babies in it, and the last one slept with me more than in the crib. So I thought it was unique. I loved it.
And
it
how
was
much
the
you ask
only-
for us today?
I don't know what to say.
You don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say.
Uh-huh.
Well, Bill, since you're afraid to be on the camera, how much is this hardwood flooring here?
Well, we got $175 on it.
Would you take 100?
100.
Oh.
Would you take 100?
They're $100 a box at Home Depot. That's why we.
$100 a box. Would you take 150?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we would.
Okay. You do know that I'm not buying it. I just want to know how much you go for it.
Yes, I know.
And it's $100 a box. So
Yeah,
one that's
anyways,
four.
it goes anywhere from $56 to $175 a
So how
box.
much do you think that's worth at a retail value? All of that.
At least 300.
At least 300.
Yeah.
We got to make a deal on the crib, eh?
Yes, we do.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
I
a
don't
mother.
know.
You're a mother. You have a good heart.
I know I do. I know I do. Okay, I'll tell you what. I will not go below 150.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
I
I'll
think
give
it's a deal.
Really? All right, let's go. So we decided here at the yard sale that this is flamboyant enough for Don Cherry's new blazer for Hockey Night in Canada.
And he is from Kingston, so he'll
Yep.
be in town this summer going to his cottage on Wolf Island, so we'll mail it to him.
Okay. So so you have a good tailor for him?
Sure.
That guy, the last garage sale, didn't want to be filmed, and at the end, he wanted to make the show.
Yeah, he was at the end. He became a bit of a ham. It's funny, these people. Oh, I don't want to. Oh no! But then when you put the camera in front of them, it's hi. Yes, I can be a star. Just like us.
Yeah, they warm up to us, eh? We come, we're, you know, they don't know who we are. We have a camera. It's intimidating, I think.
Okay, so let's go to the next one.
I need a Timmy.
Okay. Oh, do you want to go to the garage sale or Timmy's? Because we might miss them.
Okay,
This
garage sale
this garage
first.
sales and then Timmy's.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to this one right up here.
Where?
There's a garage sale sign right there.
I don't see it.
Over there.
Oh, just a minute. Zoom in.
Lancaster. Oh, you got it?
No. That's it. We found another one. Let's go ask about that.
Weeks in a row we're garage sale, and we keep finding those bowling balls. Why suddenly people want to get rid of their bowling ball?
Because the man who bowled with that ball is now 62 years old. The last time he picked it up, he was 20.
That's a good reason. I'll buy it.
Okay.
You mean you'll buy it or you'll buy,
I'll buy
the reason?
You buy the reason. Oh, I thought you wanted the bowling
So how
ball.
much is the whole ensemble?
The shoes and the ball in the bag without the handles on it. Oh, it even has the bowler's name on it. Look at this. I didn't know this.
It's got to be Jim who has to buy it.
Jim is the ball. Oh, I don't
Jim's
know.
ball.
$5?
So,
I don't know. I don't know. what
$5 for the whole ensemble.
Yeah, the whole
What a
thing.
deal.
Yeah, exactly.
incredible.
My name is Linda, and I am the organizer of the 32nd annual garage sale here in Sutton Mills. It started in 1979 when I bought the lot and built the house, and there were 7 houses on the street and all the ladies were pregnant, and so we decided to have a 7-house garage sale.
So you're a strong believer in garage sale?
Absolutely.
What is the benefit for people?
Well, my big benefit is people often will criticize, especially this street is all teachers, lawyers, doctors, so we have good stuff. To recycle for the environment, it's a way to have a sense of community among everybody, and it's a way we contribute to charity.
Well, it's what we believe in too, and it's an honor to meet you.
Thank you.
So you need your Tim Hortons fixed, Judith?
I do.
Well, in Kingston, there's Tim Hortons everywhere. They even have them in gas stations. And I don't know how many there are, but I think I'm going to find out how many there are. But here's one right here.
Welcome to Martin's Chicken speaking. May I take your order, please?
Yes, can I have a medium coffee with 2 milk and half a sugar?
Like anything else today?
Actually, I'm just curious, where was Tim Horton born?
Let me check for something.
It's a tough question.
I believe that he was born in Timmins.
Timmins?
I'm not sure, but I think it's Timmins.
Okay, well, I'll be right up for my coffee.
The first sip is always the best.
We're ready now.
Sounds like being slow starting. I don't run very fast. Chainsaw sounded just like me. It doesn't start very well and it doesn't run very fast.
What is your name?
Arnold. She is the one.
Arnold, I'm Judith.
Judith,
And we're
nice
from the Great Sailors. And I see that you have a collection of shovels. I need explanation. Either you buried body. Something is suspicious here. Something is suspicious. Tell me explanation before I leave.
He's always
in doubt.
she's digging for information.
I'm digging for it.
It's the business that I'm in.
That's what
Yeah?
it is,
And this stuff is left behind by people.
Oh my!
And I bring instead of throwing it out into dumpsters,
That's a fantastic
I
idea.
bring it home.
Yes.
He's a good recycler.
$2 a piece.
Yeah.
That's very good price.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So, is it your first garage selling?
No, I do this every spring.
Okay. Have you ever sold something that you regretted?
No.
No?
No.
Lucky you. Have you ever sold something and then you were in your garage and say, where is it? Where did I put it?
No.
Never either.
No.
You're a good garage seller.
Oh, it's an old whipple tree.
And
They use them for horses or for pulling a plow in the field or something.
Or a nasty wife.
Nasty wife. Yeah.
How much is that?
$2.
Oh my.
I think I'll buy that from you and
Yes.
sell it at the flea market.
There you go. And you'll get more for it there.
Yeah.
You'll
I'll
get
sell
the
it
right
to a
person.
dealer.
But
That's unique.
That'll be a challenge. We're gonna try it. We'll take that Sunday down to the flea market and we'll see if we can sell it
I'm
to a
going to
dealer.
pay you before you change your mind.
So you've been picked for quite a while?
I'm 66. 50 years.
50 years of picking? So, and you sell out of a barn?
Yep.
And whereabouts?
Elginville.
Elginville. Whereabouts is that?
6 miles in, Sydenham Road from Kingston.
You have like a website or anything, or you just have a sign on the road?
Sign in the road.
Yeah. Without telling the people at the garage sale, how much would you sell that for?
$12.
12, and you'd probably take 10.
Yep.
So that's a good profit.
That's not bad.
So
You can transform a toonie into a $10 bill. That works as well.
that's better than the stock market.
That's right. Yeah.
And the American dollar's down right now too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. And what's the other thing? That's a baking kit.
Yeah, I'm going to ask my wife if she'll learn how to
Oh, that's
bake.
the thing. That's the thing. Your pickers also buy for themselves too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great. You got a harmonica.
Yeah.
I'm interested in that as well as the other thing. So this is okay. What's this?
That's sugar bowl.
Sugar bowl.
That's a really nice sugar.
What's that?
Look churchy.
It's silver plate, actually.
Silver plate.
Yeah.
Looks like it's like from a church or something.
Oh,
there's
the Victorian. Yeah,
spoons.
you would hang your spoons around.
My goodness.
So I'll put
Well, I'm interested in this. How much did you pay for this?
$2.
$2.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's
You'll notice the emblem on it, Chicago World Fair.
It's a Horner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Made in Germany.
Well, let me try it out. Let me try it out here.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I'll be going this way. Well, would you take 10 for it?
No. I'll take 15.
15?
Yep.
It's a deal.
Okay.
$15. I
Yeah,
like
and
it.
you're getting a steal.
I'm gonna look up on the internet. See what's.
Yep. You'll be pleasantly surprised.
Well, I'm gonna maybe I'll play it tonight.
Napkin holders, figural napkin holders. They're a nice collectible. Again, that was $2.
$2.
Yeah, I'll want 30 for it.
So you'll get 30 for that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you know your stuff. For 30 years experience, you know your stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
goodness, it's been closer to 50 years.
My name is Judith. Your name is?
I'm Pamela.
Pamela. So you're the artist.
Well, yes.
You have done them.
Mhm.
You have painted them. Last week we saw some of them, but they were not painted. So can you tell us a little bit how you, this one example, is it your own idea, creation? Tell us a little bit about your creation.
This was done, of course, when macrame was in.
Yes.
I don't think it's in now, but you just cut it off.
And this way it looked fantastic.
Yes, these, when we got them, they were starting to be rusty.
Oh yeah.
And I did not want rusty cans in the house to store things in, so they were wire brushed and cleaned down and spray painted.
So you have different concept. This one you have painted yourself?
Yes.
Look at that. It's a lot of hours of work.
Well, yes, there are, because I wanted the top matching.
Yes.
But that is folk art, which is not that difficult to do.
So it's very decent price. It's $30.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, they're 30. That one's 35.
35 and those 130.
These two are
So how long it took you to do this one?
I've no idea. I had them for 10.
It's beautiful.
10. I did it about 10 years ago, so
okay.
I don't know how long.
Thank you very much.
You're very, very welcome.
So obviously, what is this? You have a horse pulling this or something?
This was set up for a horse pulling, and
so where's the horse pull from? This way?
Well, that way, yes. So there's a bar that goes. Bar continues on out. And
so this is the horse.
Yes.
And where's the person?
The person would be on the horse, but so you have to get off. But then it's also set up for the early tractor use.
Oh, I see.
So that you can lean back from the tractor and operate the lever.
So what year do you think this would be?
I don't know. We found it in at an auction outside of Rockwood, Ontario, near Guelph.
Okay. Well, I'll offer you $100 for it right now.
You're not getting this for sale. It's not for sale.
Okay.
No matter what the price.
500?
No, if it goes,
1,000?
It's in the will to go to our son.
Oh, is that why it's willed? Okay, that's good. Right.
And
I don't know. Let me see if I could get that in the van. Let me see.
It's pretty heavy.
I can't even lift that. That's amazing.
When we actually found it, Pamela found it behind the barn at this auction sale. And it wasn't in the auction sale, and the shears and stuff were still in the ground. Someone had just driven it up the barn.
And how much did she end up paying for that?
I don't know.
$10. I just offered you 1,000. Look at the turnover you could have made on that.
We had to dig it out, and when we dug it out, the original paint was still on the shear blades. It had been used so little.
And there's another one in the back there.
Made in Smith Falls.
And if you get around the other way, you can see it.
The inscription there.
Will you, Judith, come with me garage sailing?
I would.
No, it's good. So what's under this tarp?
It's a 1967 sports racing car that a friend and I built in 1967.
Oh my goodness.
I raced it back then and sold it, and rebuilt it another time, sold it, brought it back. I've been racing it since 1990 and finishing historic events. We've been as far as Sebring, Florida, and out to Wisconsin with it.
Okay, Judith, why don't you help him unveil it?
Oh la la. That's a beauty. Oh.
So it's from what year? Is it?
1967.
1967.
I believe the opportunity I have right now. That's 66. It's before my time. It's before my time.
Not before mine, obviously.
Look at that. Oh my.
We need some sound effects here.
That's incredible.
Wow,
You never
that's
know what
quite
you
a
find in
passion.
somebody's garage.
That's quite a passion you have out there, and breakfast.
Garage Sellers time.
So my first question is, what's the name of your band?
What is the name of our band? Broken Arrows.
Broken Arrow? Why?
Actually, you know, we joined the Broken Arrows. They were a previous band
Previously
with other
broken.
people that were already broken up, so we're re-Broken Arrows.
They might still be together, but we're using the name. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's the reason?
Well, it's actually Pat Hawley and the Broken Arrows. So he can tell us why he came up with Broken Arrow.
It's from a Neil Young song.
So how long have you known all each other?
Well, I don't know either of these guys. In a relationship or?
Well, I've known Patrick since I was like in my 20s.
Since the Cordoba.
I used to have a Cordoba, yellow Cordoba.
And who's the leader of this band?
Well, it's called Pat Hawley.
It's a democratic band. That would be Nick.
So, since, okay, my question goes to Pat then. So which song do you perform most frequently?
Probably generally do Mighty Big Car the most.
Yeah, I know. So,
But it's not your song though.
Song of ours do we do most?
That's a Fred Eaglesmith song, which Pat does very well and we do very well.
Footprints in the snow.
Yeah, Footprints in the Snow.
So Pat, you wrote your own song?
Yeah, I write a lot of songs. Now, it doesn't mean they're any good, it just means I write them. Sometimes he doesn't even write them down. Yeah, most of the time.
So what are your rehearsals generally like? Can you repeat the question for me? Because it seems like I have hard time with it.
What are my rehearsals like?
Yeah.
Well, how many times a month do we?
Very unrehearsed.
How many times a month do we rehearse?
Not very much.
What? This is it.
We generally
Once this
rehearse
month.
before we play, and usually about 10 minutes before we play,
Yeah.
we rehearse.
We're not really
then,
like a band that does clubs or anything.
No. And then when we play the folk club, that's our.
Yeah, we play folk club.
And then when we play, I usually switch the song that we've never done before.
Yeah, at the last minute.
The last minute.
Which is
Must
probably.
frustrate your crew?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What song are we doing tonight?
I don't know.
I don't know. We haven't decided.
Are we playing something?
My granddaddy was a great. We hired those steam-powered friends across this great country of ours. He was there in that naval position. He was there in that unfortunate position. The country found itself in 1947. I was there when the doctor called. So we found a spot on your lung, it's black. They said, you just have to see. When they laid Granddad to rest, the train was alive from the west, and I thought to myself, must be a righteous calling. Well, my brother spoke at his eulogy. He reminded him of John Wayne, that was such a truth. I felt the tears well up in my eyes. Now as I travel through life's twists and turns, I know there's lessons more still to be learned, but I'm thankful for soul's memory. This John Hart did.
Good job on the guitar.
You want to go garage selling?